Hello everyone and welcome to this review of a very special pair of boots. Here I have, as you can tell by the beautiful box, very special limited edition box. We have the Predator Absolute in the firm ground variation. There is only a firm ground variation. Not sure if they're making fakes in soft ground or maybe AG and turf. I'm sure they are. But just so everyone knows. Here we have the string bag. The Predator name in gold. Oops, sorry. Let me hold it a little better to the camera. I'm a little off center. The Adidas logo in gold as well. Pretty much the same string bag you've gotten with Predator shoes since, I want to say, 2018. And without further ado, we'll get these out of the box. I know they look a little funny. I couldn't contain the excitement. I had to try them on here in the house. So let's get this box out of the way and get these shoes here for you. Now maybe some people may not think that they are leather, but they are in fact a natural leather. That's the symbol for natural leather. And I bought these specifically off Adidas' site. They didn't specify, but here you can see it is in natural leather. They didn't specify what kind of leather. The original was kangaroo. That was all over the marketing material. And in my opinion, they are as close to one-to-one as you could want. Except for one little detail, which is just my opinion, but I am not a huge fan of the modern sole plates on the Predator remakes, or any remakes, especially the F50s. And especially in the F50 case, it just makes them heavier, changes the whole feel of the shoe. Although I do love the X-Ghosted sole plate, not the same, especially not for this Predator model. The Absolutes and the Power Swerve are my personal favorites. And that weighted element, that when you would take the shot, that sat right here, I'm going to miss it. But speaking of which, here we have, just for the sake of comparison, a pair of original Absolutes in the classic Predator colorway. Here you can see this original pair, despite the years, yellowing on the Predator elements as well as the three stripes themselves. But look at the quality of that leather. Even the glue is held up. Oops. There we are. And now with the remake, just fantastic quality. Here, let me bring down the tongue the way I would wear them if I was wearing them right now. Just like our friend David Beckham showed us. Wear the tongue covering the laces. Sure, it exposes a little bit of the top of the foot, but it keeps the striking area nice and clean. And I happen to think this is one of the nicest ways to wear them. Some people will say it's the only way to wear them. But a lot of people, either back then or probably even with the remix, haven't seen too many people ever wear them, but they would wear the rubber strap even all the way back here. Some people, a lot of people in the US I would see, wore their Predators like that. A lot of people wore them straight under the middle of the boot, the modular sole. Because as you can see, the originals also have this modular sole, split sole plate. And wow, I miss this. Actually, I don't miss it. I obviously still have these. I have a few pairs of Power Swerve. poles, a couple other of the classic fold over tongue modular sole predators, split sole predators, and this traction sole pattern, stud pattern, sole plate is, it's incredible. For natural grass, it's one of my favorite things. They still do, however, have an external heel counter on the new one. As you can see, it's still from the Predator 20, but hey, I have to say it does look very nice on the new model. Almost as nice as it used to look. It's very aggressive looking, which I think for the Predator brand, line, silo, you have to. It has to look aggressive. It has to look like that. And I'm sure it will perform the same in the terms of heel lockdown. The heels are very similar. The shape itself is very, very similar. These are both the same size, 9 US and 8.5 UK, 42 and 2/3 European. And I thought it would also be fun to do a quick weight comparison. Sorry, I only have a scale for ounces. So let's lay you on the scale here. That's funny. I just did a review in Spanish, and this is showing us 1 gram heavier, same shoe. But, oh, there we go, 8.6. So there we have it. Very light compared to what you're going to see, but not very light compared to current models, or obviously, like I said, the original. Which way? Oh, wow, I guess the scale is kind of off today, because we have 10.9 ounces. Not quite sure how much that is, but you can see it's a lot more. And it definitely is a weight that you can feel the difference of. Simply put, I don't prefer the lightness of the new ones, and I am going to use these. I use my entire collection. I still haven't used these, but recently got these this year. But when you strike the ball, and I'll show you the last few differences here between the two, but it's very important that if anyone is going to use these, you know this information. When you strike the ball with the original, you have the power pulse system under that, similar to the concept of the Predator Edge, which was not executed well at all. And the power pulse system, this actually adds some momentum to your shot because it's obviously actually adding weight. The power facet on the Predator Edge unfortunately weighs, I think, Josh from Soccer Reviews for You said the amount of a quarter. So a US quarter, small coin, that's basically nothing. But here, I'll take the insole out so we can show you. And actually a lot of the weight comes from not only the power pulse system, but the sole itself. You can see the quality. It's even stitched in here, rivet here, just no comparing the quality of older boots to today's, unfortunately. Take out the sole from the new guy here. And here we have the two. This one covered in almost a foam as well. Actually, I think it is still just the straight foam, simply covered over by a graphic. I should say the graphic is printed into the foam. And here you have, again, the power pulse system. A little bit of a stiffener bar in the middle, which my favorite model, the Power Swerve, also has. The new insole, nowhere near as exciting or functional, but it gets the job done, like Josh from Soccer Reviews also says. A soft to the touch, at least, and under the socks, it's kind of slippery and nothing special. A very regular for most brands, but at least the foam is white, and on most Adidas models it's black, so there's that. I usually replace the insoles unless they are something special, like on the original Absolutes and Power Swerves. But I have to say, the whole package together, well, actually, I don't know what to say. These are just beautiful. It will really make you feel special on the pitch. And most likely, you'll be the only one wearing them. There are only so many in the world. But just a beautiful boot. Cannot wait to get this on my feet. Sorry also about there's a wearable finish. I wish they would just go with a matte gold that doesn't wear, but still a beautiful boot. Still a very, very wearable option today. Much better than the current Predator or any Predator that they've made since 2011, the Adipower. So the Instinct, none of the Ace Predators, so the 18, 19, could hold a candle to this one. And the 20 and the Freak, despite having the same sole plate, also, trust me, there's no comparing the quality, the build quality of these, the quality of materials. All those newer Predators have very stiff prime knit uppers. The LCs, I guess, were comfortable with their hybrid touch, but nothing compared to this. And look at this. This just looks incredible. This, if you took away the tongue, I imagine you could release this today and it would still look fantastically new. It would still look very, very cool, and people would be all over the world trying to buy. But well done to Adidas. This is this is art, and I can't wait to have them on my feet and enjoy them. Thank you for watching this video though, guys. God bless you. We'll see you in the next one.